Hey guys, my name is Rachel. Welcome to Rachel Wolin Fitness and my first ever 7-day ab challenge. Yes, this is day number 1. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our warm up. Let's step those feet out wide, a little bit wider than your hips. You can turn your toes out if you so choose. Inhale, let's reach the arms up and then bring those arms over to one side. Bend of the knees as the arms come down towards the floor and come back up to standing. Again. Drop it down and around. So we're going to be doing the same warm-up every single day, okay? That is so you can start to learn a little bit about your body. If you're sore, let's go the opposite direction. What stretches, what movement feels good, and what movement actually is stretching out those muscles that you probably can't move, right? So it's informative. Gets you familiar with some movement, some exercises, because every day is going to be a little bit different. Last time here, let's leave both arms up, reaching towards the ceiling. Fingertips are active. We're going to reach one arm up and then the other. So if you see my torso shifting from side to side, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're reaching those fingertips high. I'm already getting my core engaged. Stretching out the obliques, the sides of the body for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those feet back together. Step to the back of your mat. Inhale, let's reach the arms up. And exhale, let's take a forward fold. We're going to walk it out to a high plank. Walk it out. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, send it back to down dog. You can pedal out the feet here in your down dog. Just because a down dog feels good. All right, and let's walk those hands back to meet your feet, back of the mat. Big bend of the knees. Let's roll on up to standing. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. And again, exhale, take a forward fold. Walk those hands out to a high plank. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send it back down dog. Take whatever movement here feels good. And then instead of walking the hands back, we're actually going to come into a plank again and then drop the knees towards the floor, untuck the toes, tabletop position. So shoulders are stacked on top of your wrists, hips are stacked on top of the knees. Inhale, we're going to drop the belly, gaze goes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round the spine, angry cat. Again, drop the belly, gaze goes up. And exhale, round the spine, angry cat. Nice work. Come back into a tabletop position and send the hips back to the heels. Let's get started. All right, so we are going to start laying down on our back. All of these moves that we're doing today are going to be for 1 minute. So let's go ahead and set ourselves up, lay all the way down on your back. And I want you to create a really big space between your lower back and the floor. All right, big curve in your lower back. This is the last time that I ever want to see that big C shape in your lower back. So hug that belly button in towards your spine. Erase or eliminate that lower space between your back and the mat. All right, let's go ahead and lift up our knees so they're on top of the hips. Press the palms into the thighs. Here we go. We're going to extend same arm, same leg, and then back in. We're going to do this for a minute. If you notice that your lower back happens to come off of the mat at any time, do not extend that leg as long, okay? This exercise was introduced to me, and it was kind of a game changer for me. So it really taught me to engage my lower abs. If you're like, okay, Rach, I got this. How can I make this a little bit more challenging? You can always get the upper back off of the floor and continue to extend same arm, same leg. Do not crank the head forward. Gaze still goes up towards the ceiling. We got 10 more seconds here, you guys. That's it. And then we're going to move into normal crunches. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that same space between your lower back, keep it there. Hands come behind your head. Gaze goes up towards the ceiling. We're going to crunch up and down. So those knees are staying stacked on top of your hip flexors, on top of your hips. They're not moving. We're not bringing the knees in. They are staying there, which makes this a little bit more challenging. Pretend like you still have that palm pressing against your tops of your thighs. Elbows are staying wide. Gaze continues to stay up towards the ceiling. If you look at the screen, notice I'm not pumping these out, okay? I want these to be meticulous, intentional. Okay, guys, 10 more seconds. I'll tell you what we're gonna do next here. We're gonna do side, middle, side. So we're gonna stay with these crunches, okay? Except we're gonna bring opposite shoulder, opposite knee, okay? So we're gonna bring it up and then down, middle, and then opposite shoulder over to the opposite knee. We're not bicycling. We're keeping those knees, once again, touching, keeping the hips or the knees on top of the hips, okay? So go for it if you haven't started yet. I know, you guys. Take a break if you need to. I know this is challenging. Whew, we're halfway there, you guys. Halfway there. Notice, has that lower back crept off of the floor? I just noticed that mine did. So throughout these 7 days, you're going to start to understand what those tendencies are when you are working out, or you start to maybe lose some energy in the body. We got 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring those feet down to the floor. Holy cannoli. All right. Keep that lower back pressing down into the mat. And make sure your heels are close to your bum and you can actually tickle your fingertips to the backs of your heels. Keep those fingertips towards your toes. Lift the upper back off of the floor and let's go for it. Tap your heels. Tap, 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 tap. Come on. Woo! Moving side to side. Do you feel his abs burning? I can't even talk. It helps to exhale every time you tap. Tap, tap. Come on, we got 20 more seconds. Woo! Think about a happy place for you. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. We're gonna take a little break as we transition in 10, 5, oh my gosh, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Lay down on the floor. Holy Toledo. Okay, take a little break as you watch me and I'll show you what we're going to do next. We're going to come down onto our forearm. Our legs are long and they're stacked on top of each other, okay? I do not want to see that this top hip rolls back. Keep it stacked on top of that bottom hip. When we get tired, that's what's going to happen, is those hips are going to fall back. Do not let that do that, okay? So keep them stacked. If you need to, for stability, you can always bend your back leg behind you, okay? Top arm is going to reach up and overhead, and then we're going to bend the elbow, bend the knee. They're going to tap together like this. Okay? We're going to start in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come on, here we go. Up and down. Really working the obliques here. Check your hip. Is it already starting to dip back? Keep moving here. This probably feels good to not be working those front abs. Am I right or am I right? For my super ninjas, this second half, if you so choose, you can come on to the palm and you can do this in a normal side plank. A little bit more challenging because now you're doing a side plank while you're doing this as well. So try it on for size, see what it feels like. You have 15 more seconds here, then we're gonna hop right into the other side, okay? Ooh, yes. This time is almost up in 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop it down. Switch right on over to the other side. Okay, you can start on your forearm. And let's go for it. Knee to elbow. Whew. Heart racing, huh? My heart rate definitely got higher when I got up onto my palm. Think of the wonderful thoughts. Da, 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 da. Halfway. Okay, if you want to come up onto your palm, get on up here. Woo! Come on, you guys. 25 more seconds. You can do anything for 25 seconds, and then we're done with day 1. Yes. 15. Come on, give me everything right now. All right, the most glorious sound ever. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on, last one. And whew, drop it down. Nice work, you guys. Day 1 is complete. Can't wait to see you guys for day 2. Have a wonderful day.